Hey everybody, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. Please watch Thursday's reading. I talked to you guys about people who are waiting for personal readings. I talked to you guys about why we're so a little bit backed up because of the hurricane that just went through here. And that I will be getting to the personal readings come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, so don't just hang in there, guys. I appreciate your patience and I appreciate all of the wonderful people that have reached out to me to check up on me and my family during the hurricane. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you so much. For some of you didn't even know this was going on in my life, but it's been a very hectic few days. All right, so we had a request for something to do with chakra balancing. I said, let me know what kind of readings you want. And I'm not quite sure. I've had a couple requests for this, anything to do with the chakras and stuff like that. I'm going to use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and I'm going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. I don't know what else more you guys want. Basically, we're going to get advice from Spirit where your chakras are out of alignment and where you need to work, what chakras they are asking you to work on. I always suggest working on them all to get them all tweaked and tuned. And like I said, there's a ton of this stuff on YouTube. At any moment, you could just punch up, chakra balancing, and you could do a quick one, you could do a long one, you can do them all night long. You can do different kinds. I prefer like seed mantras myself, and I especially like when they include like the bells in them. But you can do whatever you want. There are guided ones. I don't prefer those. That's just me, but some people love those. So it depends on really what you like. But anyway, I'm going to get into the reading and see where Spirit says your chakras are out. So this is your weekend reading, the 9th to the 11th of July 2021, but as always could resonate anytime you're guided to see it, any week, month, or year, okay? Or day. All right, Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for the upcoming weekend or whenever anyone is guided to see this reading. What do we need to know about where we need work done? What chakras are out of alignment for the people who are going to show up here? What should they be working on to balance them out? Okay, recovery and vanity. All right, so be careful, guys, if you're excuse me, and isolation's at the bottom. So be careful if you are, isolating and drinking, okay, or doing any kind of substances, that aren't in your highest good because you're depressed, because you're stuck indoors and we're still not getting out there with groups of friends and doing the things we really like to do. Spirit's saying that it's time for a recovery for something. For some of you, it has something to do. They show drinking here, and right next to it is recovery and isolation, right? For some of you, I have to be honest, for somebody here, we have someone who either is in or needs to go into rehab. It doesn't have to be you. It could be someone around you. But somebody here is definitely overindulging. And it could be, listen, it might not be even substances. Maybe it's food. Maybe it's, something else. Maybe it's anything else. You all know what your thing is, right? Because it's going to be different for each one of you. Yeah, and I also feel that with these cards, I always have a hard time with the colors, but I'm pretty sure the color they're trying to give us here is throat chakra, okay? Especially when I see isolation. So making sure that you are balancing out your throat chakra would be a really cool thing to do. We also have here third eye as well with the recovery here and the key. So your third eye chakra is coming out here. Your I want to take a quick peek at these cards and see what colors they have on them for you, just to see what the difference is in the colors. Yeah, they're odd. They're different than what I'm used to seeing. Yeah, that's throat chakra. Then we have third eye, and we have crown. Okay. All right. So, yep, we're talking about your third eye, and we're talking about your throat chakra. So this isolation really is just, you're not talking to anyone. I feel as though there might be a need to speak up and talk to somebody or tell somebody you need some help, because It's isolation, recovery, vanity. Someone afraid to tell someone they need help with something. Do you need help with alcohol? Do you need help with, drug addiction? Do you need help with some other kind of addiction? Do you need help with just getting back out in the world? Maybe you've isolated so long that you don't know, you're like suffering from some kind of anxiety to go back out in the world. Whatever it is, they're saying it's time to speak up about it. And the way to, again, this is the chakra reading. The way to being able to speak up again about this is to work on your throat chakra. Okay, let's get some more. We're going to use the chakra wisdom tarot cards as well. So for the upcoming weekend, what do we need to know here for the collective, for anyone who's guided here to see this reading on YouTube? What's most important about the upcoming weekend? We really do want to know where anyone needs to, what do they need to know about their chakras in relation to the reading? So please send us whatever information we need to know, what chakras they need to work on to solve whatever issues they have going on, or to work with whatever problems they're dealing with right now. What do they need to know about how to balance out their chakras in relation to the issue? All right, let's do it. Okay. Recovery, vanity, and isolation. What else do we need to know? Upcoming weekend or whenever anyone is guided. The sun in reverse. What else? Queen of Swords. We're back with more crown chakra here, guys. What else? Hold on one sec. Let me look at these. Yeah. Oh, no, this is third eye. I'm so sorry. Why did I say crown? Because this is third eye as well. So you've got more third eye chakra coming out. So third eye. Now we have throat again. So you have third eye, a lot of third eye and throat. What else? Give me two more cards. What else we need to know about this reading? Recovery, vanity, and isolation. A little bit of sacral, a little bit of solar plexus as well, but we're about done with these. What else? One more? Can I have one more card? Yep, absolutely. My goodness. All right, guys, lots of throat chakra coming out for you guys, and lots of third eye chakra coming out for you guys. So definitely we want to go there with this situation. More third eye at the bottom as well. Okay, so let's just take a peek. And you got the world right behind that. Look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. You got to see the back energy on this. All right, you've got an Ace of Wands. It's reversed. It's back here. It's way back. I usually don't go this far back, but sometimes I do. Because when there's an amazing story back here, I do. So you've got the Ace of Wands. You've got a new beginning waiting. It's on hold. It's in reverse. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. It surrounds your base chakra. So your home, your family, your security, whatever that is. But it's the only base chakra card that came up. So we're not going to focus as much on that as we are the others. You've got more throat chakra back here. You've got the Five of Cups reversed and the Moon reversed. Something's coming out. But when this information comes out, it's going to allow you to have this new beginning, and it's going to allow you to come out of the Five of Cups here. So whatever this was that was so emotionally draining, I feel like you went through something very harsh here with the Ten of Swords in your back here. In reverse, you're coming out of the Five of Cups, you're coming out of the Ten of Swords, you've got the Nine of Wands here, and this woman is, or man, is not backing down. This is the wounded warrior, but look, this wounded warrior doesn't even look wounded. They look like, I will take you down. All right, so you are defeating anything and anyone that comes at you. The world, you're defeating anything or anyone that comes at you, even if it's your own depression, your own sadness, or your own addiction. You're defeating it. The Hierophant. Beautiful. All right, so listen, you are working with Spirit, God, Universe, no doubt about it. You are defeating something or someone with clear, conscious straightforward honesty here. We've got the Queen of Swords smack dab in the middle of your reading. It's beautiful energy. So again, we're talking about third eye. We're talking about throat chakra, right? So they're what's coming through the most for you. So I would definitely work on those two areas. No doubt about it. You've got a little bit of solar plexus and a little bit of sacral and a little bit of base in the back here. But, I always say work on all of them. I really do. But there's something when I see third eye and throat chakra that need to be worked on, it's because something's coming for you that you need to see coming. And there's something you're going to need to verbally speak of that you've been quiet about. So I feel as though this lack of clarity here with the sun reversed, there's something going on where I definitely feel Two of Swords too. See how she's blindfolded and needing to make decisions, but she doesn't have all the answers because I feel something was being hidden. Because did I see the moon back here? I thought I did. Yeah, because something's coming out that's been hidden. So you've been kept in the dark about something. That's coming to an end. The world, this is a beautiful world card. And this is all the chakras, okay? So, and this is because you are defeating. No doubt about it, you're defeating whatever this is. Whatever it is. If it's an addiction, you're defeating it. 10 of Wands, dumping those burdens. And what do you end up with? That Ace of Wands that I told you about. You dump these burdens and you get the Ace of Wands that's on hold. It's yours. So we have something here where we're going from lack of clarity and needing to make these decisions without knowing everything to complete clarity, dumping burdens, forward movement where there was no forward movement before. So we had the the Knight of Cups reversed, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So listen, this is when I see the Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles come out here in the upright, having to do with all these other cards, I feel as though it's been a long time coming. I feel like this is very methodical. Someone is recovering. It's been, they're doing it. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, most reliable knight in the deck. In other words, whatever you're doing, it's been methodically worked out. It's been methodically thought of. It's been methodically carried out. In other words, it's coming, but it's coming very slow, but only because it's being brought in the right way, in a very solid, stable way. So in other words, there's no willy-nilly going on here. We don't have the Knight coming in of Swords coming in, slashing and saying things and acting crazy. Right? We don't have that. We don't have the Knight of Wands who might come in and then leave with no staying power. It's the Knight of Pentacles. If we're going to have a knight come in, for me, this is the best knight to come in. The only thing I'm concerned about is the Knight of Cups reversed. But I feel all it's saying is we're going from no forward movement to the right kind of forward movement. But it had to come in the right way. It had to come in the right time. It's the Knight of Coins. Everything is methodically thought out. This is not random. Okay, we needed to dump the burdens. We needed to see something clearly. We needed to get on the horse and decide to move forward. Okay, and we needed to decide we're going to actually defeat and finish whatever this was back here, where there was secrets being withheld and you were left out in the cold, or you felt lonely, sad, whatever it is. Or maybe this was your own personal place. This moon might not be secrets that were withheld. This might have been your own trauma that you were going through. Being alone, being maybe, consumed with guilt about being addicted to something. Whatever it is, there's a recovery happening here. There's a definite recovery happening here. There's forward movement coming, but it's a conscious decision. So we could either stay stuck and stay where we are, or we can make a conscious decision, even though we don't know what's going to happen. We never do. When people say, I don't want to make a choice because I don't know how it's going to go. We never know how anything's going to go. People go into things not even thinking about it on a daily occurrence. This is every single day. People jump into a relationship. They don't know this person. They don't know who they are. They don't know anything about them, really. Truly, you don't know how it's going to go. Even if you spend time going on 10 dates with someone and you still don't know them, you still don't know how it's going to go. I mean, even if you feel like you really know them well, you don't know how it's going to go. That's purposeful. Because how else are we going to learn anything or achieve anything or do anything in our lives if, everything's written down and spelled out for us? We would never take risks. We would never graduate. We would never move forward. It'd be easy. We don't want easy. We come here because we need to learn. Learning is making your own decisions whether or not you know the answer. Okay, it doesn't matter. And everything we do, the rewards come from taking the risk anyway. Okay, I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how this new job's going to go, but I'm going to take the risk and do it anyway. What's the worst thing that happens? I quit and I don't work here anymore. I'm back where I started. Doesn't matter. I lose a week. I lose 2 weeks. I lose a month. Whatever it is. Relationship. What happens if you go into a relationship and you're not sure? Well, the worst thing that can happen is a couple weeks in, you can go, oh, crap, and now I'm sure, and you can back out and say, sorry, not really interested. I mean, really, there's nothing, you're not going to, the whole world's not going to come to an end because you made a decision not knowing the outcome. We never know the outcome. The difference is some things you feel really good and gung-ho about and some things you're apprehensive about. I say meditate on that, or I say ask for outside opinions, get the opinions of people you trust, the people who are methodical in your life and trustworthy. Ask them, what would you do in this situation? But anyway, I mean, this whole reading looks to me like someone who either has been living in their own personal little cove, keeping quiet about this internal upheaval they've been going through, or being really quiet. A lot of throat chakra cards here, right? And also third eye cards are here as well. Not really being able to see what's going to happen. Needing to open that third eye and work on that throat chakra so you would speak up, so you would say something, so you won't just go with the flow. You can ask questions. Maybe that'll help you know what's going to come if you go into whatever this offer is. I feel like we have here someone who's either going to offer you something, or this is you just deciding I'm ready to move forward after being stuck and quiet and isolated and not doing much of anything. Not moving forward in your life. And Spirit is saying, look, we want you to come out of that. You could have been in a depression. There's a couple cards here that show me there could have been a depression going on here. So whatever this is, Spirit says it's time to move forward. It's time to speak up. It's time to get clear on things. And it's time to use that third eye to see into your future as best as you can, to listen to your intuition. But all of this is going to come with cleansing, balancing, and working on those chakras. It's time for you to do that. And that's what this reading was really meant for. People wanted to know what to do about the chakras. And I'm saying third eye chakra, throat chakra. But as always, I say do them all, because it keeps them all in alignment if you do them all. That's my personal opinion. But we do have here an opportunity for someone to get very clear with this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords has to do with your entire reading. Your entire reading has to do with getting clarity that you didn't have before. There were things you were not clear about here with the Moon, with the Two of Swords here, with isolating yourself, with the Sun reversed. That's a lack of clarity, and we go from lack of clarity to clarity here. So Spirit is saying dump the burdens and begin moving forward. Come out of your shell. It's time to progress instead of staying very isolated. And if you've got something going on that has to do with any kind of addiction, Spirit wants you to speak up and talk to somebody about it. All right, I hope this made sense. I'm going to grab a couple of, let's do a little clarifying, since everybody always gets clarifying cards. Let's do a little bit. Let's use the pre-Raphaelite. No, let's use, I want to use the Everyday Witch. Okay, Everyday Witch. Did we use any of these? We didn't pull any of these chakra wisdom oracle. Tell me about what anyone who is guided to see this reading over the weekend or whenever they're guided to see it. What does Spirit want them to know about their chakra alignments and how it can help their situation? Okay, Destiny reversed, Victim, and no, Destiny, I want that to be in the upright. I don't ever read these reversed. Victim, and let's get one more. Can we get one more here? Destiny, Victim. So you were, that's way too many, just one more. So you were meant to go through something, Victim, something. Yeah, you were meant to go through something. You really were, whatever this is. So this definitely could have been with Victim coming out. Yeah, release. Okay, so yeah, absolutely. And growth is at the bottom. All right, so you were meant to go into some kind of a victim mentality here. This was a destiny thing. You needed to face this victim mentality. Yeah, I mean, we've got the Ten of Swords reversed, we got the Moon reversed, we got the Five of Cups reversed. So whatever you went through, whether you were actually a victim of someone or actually just feel victimized, whichever way it is, doesn't matter. Spirit says you were meant to go into this deep, kind of almost like a depression, a victim mentality. It was part of your destiny and it's part of your growth. Because learning how to release this is one of the reasons you were basically sent here to work on this. So again, this was a lesson for you, for whoever this is for. The isolation time was really a growth period for you, a recovery period for you. And Spirit says it's time now for you to move forward. You've gone through this, you've gone within. Complete the process by working on your chakras, doing some balancing, continuing through this process so that you can begin this slow, progressive forward movement. I'm going to grab you a couple of Everyday Witch Tarot here. What do we need to know about this reading, please, for anyone who's guided to see it here on YouTube for the upcoming weekend? What's important about this reading? Please allow me to connect with as many people as possible to deliver the messages they need to hear the most. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's go into the Sun reversed. What do we need to know about the Sun reversed? Oh, that's way too many. Just one or two. Why is the Sun reversed? Yep, lack of clarity. So no matter how we look at this, this is a lack of clarity. That's Page of Swords reversed. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in the upright. What do we need to know about the Queen of Swords in the upright? What's important? Yeah, lack of clarity again. Sun reversed again. All right, and Five of Cups. That lack mentality we talked about, the victim mentality. So this is depression. So somebody has been going through depression. No doubt about it. Lack of clarity, lack of direction. This is depression all the way, guys. I am so sorry. All right, let's look at the Ten of Wands reversed. What do we need to know about Ten of Wands reversed? Yeah, somebody's had way too many burdens on their back. We have the High Priestess reversed and Judgment reversed. This is not seeing. I feel like I'm being told that you haven't been seeing something clearly. Again, not seeing something clearly, needing to see something clearly to drop those burdens. When you drop those burdens, Ten of Wands, just start going, you know what? This depression, this baggage, it is not mine, and I release it. And I would honestly work on that. There are actually mantras out there. Always do positive mantras, guys. Never do negative ones. There are mantras out there to help you release. And there's also a channel called Tools for Ascension. You guys probably are sick of hearing me say it. But Wolfgang runs a channel called Tools for Ascension. His name's Wolfgang. This man is amazing. He has all kinds of things that can help you release old baggage. His site is amazing. Go check out his site. Your new beginning, Ace of Cups, waits for you when you are clear and able to release this, whatever this is. Tell me about the Knight of Cups reverse. This is definitely depression and lack of clarity all the way around. Tell me about Knight of Cups reverse. This is more drained energy, more not moving forward. Tell me what about it we need to know. Yeah, some of you lost your jobs. Some of you just are not working. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Some of you went through a tough situation in a work situation that put you into a depression. Tell me about Two of Swords reversed. What do we need to know? Eight of Cups reversed. This is that walking away from the emotional baggage that they want you to release that you haven't been doing. This is that stuck energy. And you're stuck because you're afraid. You can't see everything. So you froze. You're like, I'm just not going to do anything then. And you're staying in it and wallowing in it and wallowing in this drained energy of just not being able to see things clearly, not knowing what to do, and not being able to move. And the last card you have would be what Spirit's asking you to do, to actually turn this Eight of Cups in the upright, turn this Two of Swords in the upright, make a decision to move forward, okay? No matter what. It doesn't matter that you're not seeing something. It doesn't matter that you don't know the outcome. What matters is you can't stay stuck in isolation and no growth forever. This is part of your growth. When you hear this call, when you hear this reading, if this triggers you and you go, oh my God, that's me. Spirit is saying this is part of your lesson. Your journey includes you coming out of all this and moving forward. Okay, that's why you went through all this, because this is something you apparently need. This might be something you do all the time. This might be something you've done in multiple past lives. This might be something that you did very harshly in your last life, where you just became a hermit and never came out again and never grew. Okay, and Spirit is saying your growth lies in waking up. This Judgment card's in reverse. If that were in the upright, I'd be saying you're having a wake up. You're going to have an awakening here. You're going to, but you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it because Spirit needs to give you the information some way. And I'm here to say, this is your information. If you have been isolating, if you have been over drinking, drugging, doing whatever you're doing alone, not releasing the victim mentality and staying in this depression and the sadness and not making any moves in your life because you don't see the outcome. We never know the outcome. None of us know the outcome ever. So you're going to have to get over that. Okay, but Spirit is saying move forward, move forward, move forward. They have your back. Okay, tell me about the Knight of Coins. What do we need to know about the Knight of Coins? Oh, this was reversed, by the way. Knight of Coins, what's important here that we need to know for this reading? Okay. Did something else flip, I thought? Nope. Okay, this is, Four Cups. There it is. Not even looking at the new opportunities that are there for you. Won't even look at them. Look, I told you the first thing we had was a new beginning on hold for you. But we have to get you out of all this first. Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Moon reversed. Okay, Wounded Warrior, you can fight your way right out of this and change your cycle. You can have a brand new cycle. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. Spirit's got your back right there with that Hierophant right on top. I feel you are absolutely, absolutely able to accept this new beginning. But by accepting this new beginning that you won't even look at, I'm not looking at the cup coming at me. I'm not even looking at it. It's going to include you needing to move forward. Okay, so they're saying, and when it's moving forward like Knight of Coins, that means plan your strategy out accordingly so that you can release all this junk from the past. You got to release, release, release. I would be on YouTube looking up all kinds of ways to release old baggage. For each of you, it's going to be different. Some of you, this could be childhood traumas. Some of you, this could be relationship issues. Some of you, this was definitely a work situation that kicked you down. Whatever this is, Spirit wants you to release in so many ways and get out of this depression, get out of this funk. And I have to say, I think you guys should absolutely seek outside help. Like, I would be definitely contacting somebody in the therapy zone that I could talk to, that could give me some kind of therapy to work me through releasing this, and to also get out of the depression. This is a very depressive type energy to be in. But there's opportunity for you out there but you won't look at it. So I feel like it's time for an intervention, you know? I definitely feel like you might be thinking it's just going to pass, or you've gotten so used to being in this funk and this depression, or you're, with vanity coming out, you're too proud to speak up, especially if it's about drug or alcohol or any other kind of addiction, whatever kind of addiction, if it's food, if it's sex, I don't know, porn, I don't know, whatever it is. I'm just throwing things out there, but it could be anything, you know what I mean? But there's definitely you are stuck in a very deep mental state of victim mentality here. And I feel like, it could have been induced by something that happened where someone was not genuine with you, or someone mistreated you, or this was a work situation. So this could be personal, it could be work, it could be family, I don't know. It could be anything or anyone, but I'm having disingenuous and I'm having work come out for both of, for either or both, or maybe this is both. But whatever it is has slumped you into a deep depression here. And all Spirit wants you to do is understand that you're in depression. So this is basically Spirit saying you're depressed, you're in this isolation, and you're doing this, and you might not realize that you're in depression. And we want to teach you how to release this part. This was part of your destiny. You might have struggled with depression for lifetime after lifetime, or many times in this lifetime. And Spirit wants you to do the right thing, to move forward, accept help, ask for help. If you can't do this yourself, or you can't pick up the phone and say, hey, I need some, therapy, I feel like I'm suffering from a deep depression or whatever, then ask someone you love to step in and help you, to be there by your side. A mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin, an uncle, an aunt, I don't know, a grandmother, I don't know how old you are and who's close to you. Your husband, your wife, your children. Please just ask them to help you get started. It's so much better when you have someone holding your hand through the process and getting you to where you need to be, to just take those baby steps. Methodical baby steps, okay? Instead of ignoring it over and over and over again, we're not going to ignore it anymore. Take the steps, okay? All right, guys, I hope this is helpful. I feel like somebody will definitely come in and help you and be there for you. And if this is not you, it's somebody very close to you, okay? This is somebody is suffering in silence here. I mean, they really are. And there are new beginnings in store and on hold, but baby steps have to be taken. The first steps have to be taken, and then it's going to be much better from there. And then you'll see a progression, and then you will see that next thing you know, your Ace of Cups will turn in the upright, your Ace of Wands will turn in the upright, and you'll get these new opportunities, okay? They're on hold until you go into some kind of recovery here. There has to be a recovery. The whole key to your new beginning is recovery. The key is recovery. Okay, and it's not easy to speak up, but Spirit says, and some of you, for those of you there, I still fully believe some of you out there who are listening to me right now know that you need to go into rehab. You know it. And if it's not you, it's somebody very close to you. And that is the key to recovery. Getting that isolation time, getting into that recovery. For others of you, you need to come out of isolation and move forward. Okay, and that's your recovery. All right, guys, I hope that this helped. Very deep reading for the weekend. I'm not used to having such deep readings, but please let me know if you know what this is, or who this is, or if this is you, and if you will are going to take make those moves to get yourself out of this. There's new beginnings waiting for you. There really is. I feel like there's a whole new cycle waiting for you. But those first moves are crucial. They really are. They need to be done right now. Pick up the phone. Call someone. Call in a family member to help you get through it, or someone that's very close to you to help you make those moves. Now, if you're in having a problem with addiction, do not call a fellow drug or drinking buddy. No, no, no. We need to call someone very responsible. We need to call the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody responsible, okay? All right, guys, let me know about this. This was a very deep reading. All right, reach out. Let me know if it resonates with you or someone around you, and if maybe you're the one being called in to help them. Think about that. All right, so it's very possible you're being called in to help a depressed or addicted friend or relative. Let me know, guys, okay? Reach out, comment down below. And if you need a personal reading, my information's directly beneath this video. No personal readings are going to be going out until after Monday, though, okay? And it's probably going to be, I already have a little bit of a waiting list. So probably by Wednesday or Thursday, I could get you guys on, okay? All right, let me know. My information's directly beneath this video. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.